The first time Anathapindika fell gravely ill, he requested a visit from a monk in order to receive consolation. Because of all he had done to support the Sangha, they sent the Venerable Ananda. Anathapindika said, "Venerable Sir, I am not getting better. Strong, painful feelings are increasing in me. These are not subsiding, and I am very concerned." The Venerable Ananda, hearing of the great benefactor's illness, said to him, "Householder, if a person is uninstructed and possesses these 4 things, they will have fear of imminent death. These 4 things are distrust in the Buddha, distrust in the Dhamma, distrust in the Sangha, immorality. However, the instructed noble disciple who possesses these 4 things will have no fear of imminent death. These 4 things are trust in the Buddha, trust in the Dhamma, trust in the Sangha, morality." The noble disciple knows that the Buddha is the supreme teacher of Devas and humans. They have been astoundingly lucky to have been born in an era that contained a Buddha. And through their faith and trust in the Buddha, they have a refuge that will guide them in future rebirths and lead the way towards enlightenment. When the disciple thinks this way, they will have no fear of imminent death. The noble disciple knows that the Dhamma, the teachings of the Buddha, have been taught well and in a way that can be practiced and understood. They will know that their faith and trust in the Dhamma will lead them towards better rebirths and future enlightenment. When the disciple thinks this way, they have no fear of imminent death. The noble disciple knows that the Sangha, the enlightened followers of the Buddha, have practiced well, have practiced correctly, and have practiced in a straightforward manner. They are a living example of the fact that if one follows the path set forth by the Buddha, one can also achieve awakening and enlightenment. They know that the Sangha is an unsurpassed field of merit for the world. They will know that their faith and trust in the Sangha, and their having made merit with the Sangha, will lead them towards better rebirths and future enlightenment. When the disciple thinks this way, they have no fear of imminent death. The noble disciple knows that they have lived a life of morality. They have chosen the less harmful choices, and they have been charitable and practiced restraint. When they reflect back on their life choices and actions, they have no fear of the karmic retribution. For the noble disciple who possesses these 4 things, there is no fear of imminent death. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Venerable Sir, I am not afraid. Why should I be afraid? I possess unshakable confidence and trust in the Buddha, the Dhamma, and the Sangha. I have lived my life morally and virtuously. Anathapindika, that is wonderful. What a gain for you. What you have just declared is the mindset of one who is a stream enterer, a sotapanna. They have unshakable trust in the Buddha, the Dhamma, and the Sangha. They live a morally virtuous life. They have no fear of imminent death. Upon their death, they are certain they will be born in heavenly abodes or in favorable rebirths until they reach guaranteed enlightenment. Such is the mindset of a sotapanna. And with that, Anathapindika focused his mind on the Buddha, the Dhamma, the Sangha, and his morality. His pain and suffering began to fade, and was replaced with joy and confidence. Then, for a second time, Anathapindika fell gravely ill and requested a monk from the order to see him for comfort. This time, the Venerable Sariputta made the journey. "Sir, I feel much pain. I can hardly bear it. My pain is not subsiding, and I am not getting better. Please give me comfort, sir." Anathapindika, see here. Those with distrust in the Buddha, when they die, are reborn in the plane of misery, in the plane of suffering, in a bad destination, in hell. They have no hope, no guidance, no path to follow. But you have faith and trust in the Buddha. Focus your thoughts upon this. You will not be destined for the plane of misery, the plane of suffering, a bad destination, or hell. As you consider your faith in the Buddha, your pains may subside. Anathapindika, see here. Those who do not have trust in the Dhamma are reborn in the plane of misery, in the plane of suffering, in a bad destination, in hell. They have no teachings, no guide to follow, no way to discern properly right from wrong. But you have faith and trust in the Dhamma. Focus your thoughts upon this. You will not be destined for the plane of misery, the plane of suffering, a bad destination, or hell. As you consider your faith in the Dhamma, your pains may subside. Anathapindika, see here. Those who do not have trust in the Sangha are reborn in the plane of misery, in the plane of suffering, in a bad destination, in hell. They have no righteous role models. They have no one to inspire confidence and faith. They have no one to guide and teach them in the truths of the world. But you have faith and trust in the Sangha. Focus your thoughts upon this. You will not be destined for the plane of misery, the plane of suffering, a bad destination, or hell. As you consider your faith in the Sangha, your pains may subside. Anathapindika, see here. Those who have lived an immoral life are reborn in the plane of misery, in the plane of suffering, in a bad destination, in hell. They must reap the karmic repercussions of their immoral actions. But you do not have immorality. You will not be destined for the plane of misery, the plane of suffering, a bad destination, or hell. As you consider your past virtues, your pains may subside. In addition, you have the right view, the right thoughts, the right speech, the right actions, the right livelihood, the right effort, the right mindfulness, the right concentration, the right knowledge, the right liberation of which the faithless and uninstructed do not. If you consider your already attained liberation, your pains may subside on the spot. And then, the Venerable Sariputta concluded by saying, "Whoever has faith in the Tathagata, unwavering and fixed, whose life is good, praised by the noble ones and dear to them, whoever is likewise loyal to the Sangha, whose views are clear and straight. He is not poor," they say. "His life was not lived in vain." Therefore, the wise should cultivate faith, virtue, and the clear vision of the Dhamma, bearing the Buddha's message in their minds. And with that, the pains of Anathapindika subsided on the spot. And for a third time, Anathapindika fell gravely ill. His pains increased and did not subside. He told one of his closest servants, My good man, please go to the Blessed One. Upon arrival, pay homage to him and say, the householder Anathapindika is diseased, in pain, and severely ill. He pays homage with his head at the Blessed One's feet. Then, go to the Venerable Sariputta, and on arrival, pay homage at his feet with your head in my name, and say, Venerable Sir, Anathapindika the householder is diseased, in pain, severely ill. He pays homage to you with his head at your feet. Then say to him, it would be good if Venerable Sariputta would visit Anathapindika's home, out of sympathy for him. The Venerable Sariputta put on his robes, and taking his outer robe and bowl, went to the home of Anathapindika, with the Venerable Ananda as his attendant. Upon arrival, the Venerable Sariputta said, I trust you are getting better, Anathapindika. I trust you are comfortable. I trust that your pains are lessening and not increasing. Venerable sirs, I am not getting better. I am not comfortable. My severe pains are increasing, not lessening. I feel as if a strong man were slicing my head open with a sharp sword. Extreme pains have arisen in my stomach, as if a butcher were carving up the stomach of an ox with a sharp knife. I am not getting better, sir. I am not comfortable. Then the Venerable Sariputta said, you should train yourself in this way. You should think. I will not cling to the 6 sense faculties, the eye, ears, nose, tongue, body, and mind. I will not attach to them. My consciousness will not be dependent on these things. I will not cling to the 6 objects, forms, sounds, smells, tastes, tactile sensations, and mind objects. I will not attach to them. My consciousness will not be dependent on these things. I will not cling to the 6 senses and the 6 objects. I will not attach to them. My consciousness will not be dependent on these things. I will not cling to the 4 elements, the 5 aggregates, the 4 formless realms, as well as to all that is seen, heard, thought, perceived, and investigated in the mind. I will not attach to them. My consciousness will not be dependent on these things. At the end of the sermon, the Venerable Ananda noticed Anathapindika was weeping and shedding tears. The Venerable Ananda then compassionately said, are you losing control? Are you sinking into the depths of your pain? Try to be calm and be at peace. Anathapindika took a second to compose himself and said, my lords, I cannot be calm. I cannot be at peace. O worthy ones, I have served the master and accomplished monks for so long, yet I have never heard such a profound and deep discourse. The Venerable Sariputta then responded, householder, Dhamma talk of this sort is not given to lay people. It is given to those who have ordained and seek a path towards full liberation. In that case, Venerable Sariputta, let such talks be given to lay people too. There are those out there with only a little dust on their eyes. If they don't hear such teachings, they will be lost. Some of them will be able to understand it, For their sake, please share teachings such as this with them. Not too long after their talk, the two monks got up and left. Anathapindika, full of bliss from the moving Dhamma discourse he experienced, peacefully passed away. He was immediately reborn in the Dusita heaven, where his youngest daughter had preceded him. He was so filled with devotion to the Buddha that he appeared in the Cheta grove as a Dewa and filled the whole area with light. The Dewa, paying his respects to the Buddha by circling him 3 times, always keeping the Buddha on his right, said, "This blessed grove, frequented by the Sangha, where the Dhamma King resides, the fount of all my happiness, by deeds, by knowledge, by righteousness, by virtue, by the sublimest life. By these are mortals purified, and not by lineage or wealth. A wise man, therefore, seeing his own good, wisely will he choose the Dhamma, that he may be purified, like Sariputta in his wisdom, in his virtue, and in highest peace. At best a bhikkhu, monk, who is gone across, can at most only equal him." What did you learn from this story? We hope you enjoyed the video. Click like if you did, and click subscribe if you want to see our uploads.